Hi guys, I just want to quickly respond to some comments I'm getting on my Vault Tec series, and these are comments that pretty much demand that I use mods. It usually goes along the lines of, "Oh my god, you're killing me, please use mods." And I do understand your frustration. Trust me, I actually share it, but the answer is no, I'm not going to be using mods. In fact, I've played a lot further than I've released. I'm close to finishing the Vault actually. And I didn't use that many mods. The only mods I've really used were a mod to make the lighting a little better so that the video was watchable by you guys, and a mod that increased the build size. I decided to use a mod this time instead of console commands. That is it. And there are actually a couple of reasons for that. I'm not being awkward, I'm not being difficult, I'm not trying to make you suffer. I want to build a vanilla vault. Two reasons. The first reason, probably the least important but the easiest to explain, I do intend to upload the blueprint to the Nexus of that vault, and I want anybody to be able to use it. I want anyone to be able to download it without having to have all the mods I've used. So it will be vanilla assets only. Obviously a lot of the expansions, the DLCs, you'll need those, but you should be able to use my vault if you want, and then you can add mods and add a lot of the stuff that's still needed. The vault is going to be complete, but it will be missing a lot of the homely touches. A lot of furniture won't be there, and it will need some decorations. I have no intention of doing that until I mod the game, and that's because, frankly, I've already tried decorating and adding, furniture, and I realise how painful that is. And that leads me to the second reason I'm doing a vanilla vault. It's the same reason I tried to do a vanilla settlement here in Nordhagen. I want to experience it. I want to know what I can and cannot do. Now you might say to yourself, well, surely by now you know. You've suffered so much in the vault trying to place things. And the answer is no. I still find things that I didn't know I couldn't do, or I try to find ways around and successfully do so. I successfully find ways around. Granted, once I start using mods I won't have to do that, but knowing what is and is not possible and what I can and cannot get around is important to me for several reasons. First one, of course, I do review quite a lot of mods. I don't consider it reviewing, but I do showcase a lot of mods, and it does help me understand what those mods bring to the table if I have, well, shall we say, suffered through whatever the mod fixes. I'm also planning to do at least one and perhaps more videos talking about the settlement system as a whole and how it can be improved, how it should have been done. I've already done something similar to that in a previous video, but we've had a lot of other mods since then, and we've had more DLC like the Vault Tec DLC, and it's helped me form a cohesive picture of what Bethesda should have done to get this right and what they should do to get it right in future. Obviously this does mean I need to understand the vanilla game completely. Once I have finished the vault and released the vanilla blueprint, my intention is to mod the living hell out of my game and continue onwards. I will be building more in the vault. I want to add a lot of furniture, a lot of junk, and make it look lived in, but I'm going to use so many mods for that. I am going to mod my game to breaking point. However, before I do that, I'm probably also going to add mods like scavenger beacons and then go back around the wasteland discovering all the places I've not yet discovered, because there's still areas I have yet to play. That's right, I've been so busy I've not been able to actually go to some areas. So that is the next thing. If you're wondering whether or not I will release this settlement, Nordhagen Beach, in all its foggy glory, the answer is yes. I do intend to release a blueprint of this settlement as soon as Transfer Settlements gets the feature to transfer wires as well. I've got a lot of wires and I know that feature is coming, so I'm going to wait a little while, and that just means my blueprint, my first blueprint, will be complete, and that's all you'll need to do. use the blueprint, you'll get everything done, you won't need to wire it yourself. Okay? Anyway, thank you for listening there to me, and I hope you're not too annoyed with me for not modding.